All week we wanted to clean up some things that we need to clean up versus Gulf Coast, that we left some points out there that we need to clean up.
We're 3-0. Big North Division game coming up next week, and hopefully everybody's going to come to Titletown and watch.
What made you choose EMCC?
I feel like the school, I can get an education here, a pretty good education here, so you know, it's more to it than just football.
Play action to Scott, looking to throw near side, now keeping it, bouncing to the outside and staying on his feet, 10-yard line, 5-yard line, going to the pylon, scoring is Lindsey Scott Jr. He back to pass, fakes it on the screen pass right side, intercepted by EMCC. Ellington with a snap, and he has backside pressure and he's dropped at the 46-yard line. Ball near hash, Price, play action, now firing it deep down the field towards the end zone as a man, and it's caught. Touchdown, EMCC, Brandon Rogers. Wow, what a play. So EMCC, their first game as #1 in the country for 2017, wins it 48-24. It was a struggle at times, but the Lions owned the fourth quarter, and they win this game to run their record to 4-0. ICC now drops to 1-3.
You know how sometimes you win, like right now some of you are winning like going, man, we didn't play good. Hey, let me tell you something. I've done this enough. Hey, your butt better enjoy the dadgum win. You understand? You enjoy every single win. You can go back in the back of your mind and go, hey, there's some things we need to fix, we need to clean up. I didn't have this good a game. I didn't coach well this week. Whatever it was, but your butt better enjoy the win. You understand? Hey, because your butt's 4-0, but I don't see joy. You understand? I want to hear joy when we break this thing down, because I want them to know, hey, you are joyful and you are appreciative. You understand? Hey, listen to me. We got things we got to fix, right? Sure. They got over 450 yards in passing. We got to fix that. Okay? We got to fix that. And some of that is because of what? Not what? Not listening between your ears. Hey, but your butt got to win, and hey, I'm thankful. Thank you for the effort, but we still got stuff to fix. You understand? Sure. Don't listen to all this #1 ranking and all that. Well, hey, I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about this team having a great time. Guys, give yourself a hand. That's a great job. That's a great job tonight. Hey, but hey, listen, hey, I want you to be happy. Enjoy it. Be joyous, and just understand and know, hey, we're going to get better tomorrow. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah! Lions 03, Champions 06, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good job, fellas.
I think our guys played hard. You know, sometimes you have those games when everything doesn't go absolutely right, and the other team, you got to give them credit. They recruit well, and they coach well too, and they've got good football players. Our big thing is right now is that hey, we're 1-0 after this week, and let's go on and take the next step and try to be 1-0 again the end of next week, and hopefully we'll get better. We got a lot of things to clean up, but proud of the guys for the effort to keep fighting, because they could have stopped. They could have stopped and not kept fighting, and that's I'm very thankful for that.
I mean, played East Mississippi. I don't get to kick a lot of field goals, so when I get to kick a lot of field goals, I gotta be able to make them.
Who's your favorite president?
Tom Huebner.
That's right.
Great guy.
my background, I'm from off Mississippi, so you know, I was a kid and I was the only child, so I didn't have nobody, no siblings, anybody to play with. So I played with my cousin most of the time, and they were guys. And you know, growing up with boys like that, you kind of be rough and all that. So you know, we played a little basketball, football. I wasn't so good in basketball, football and all that, but yeah, that's how I got into football, just growing up around it and all that.
Who got me in football was my dad. You know, he ran a little league football team in my hometown, and you know, he joined me and he wanted me to be a part of the success of his program. So I just learned from him, and he taught me the game of football.
My role model, I could say my cousin Kevin. He played football. I'm around him a lot, and as far as I can say, a favorite player that used to be, I used to love Arian Foster from Texas, but I ain't heard too much from him in a minute. But AP, all them boys, they run strong and all that, so I guess you can say they're my role model.
My dad was a hard-working guy. You know, he was very passionate about his player, passionate about the game, and he was just so tough on me because, you know, he wanted the best for me in every situation.
My family first thought that it was kind of too rough or whatever, you know. Especially my grandma, she always asks me to this day am I all right? And you sure you want to play football? You know, I've been doing it for the longest, so you know how that goes. And you know, your family, your mom, especially the women in your life, they're gonna be kind of you know, what can you say, cautious about it, just because, you know. And then especially I'm the only child, so you know they're gonna be kind of like real overprotective about it. But you know, I've been doing it for so long, so I done got kind of used to it. I started in high school, but I can say the kind of player I was in high school, I can say a leader or whatever you can say. We had a lot of athletes on our team, so it was pretty good. But I mean, in certain situations, the coaches put their trust in me to do certain things, and I feel like if I can get their trust, I should be able to do everything to the highest level, you know. So I did real good in high school as a running back, and that's why I'm here. I had 2,000 yards my senior year, 32 touchdowns. So yeah.
I was a team leader myself. You know, I care about the other players than I did myself, and I try to give my all out in every play of each and every game. And I just know I was a great player at high school that could have done better than I did.
Only position I ever played was running back and linebacker, and I played linebacker from seventh grade to 9th grade. And I got moved up end of 9th grade to varsity, and I played running back. I started my 10th grade year on out, and I knew that was the position I was going to play. I know I got the ball a lot on offense, so me playing linebacker, I just knew I wasn't going to have enough energy for that at all.
It was a very big transition, you know, learning the plays. You know, in high school, it was very simple, you know, the simple play 22 and, you know, picking up the pass set. But this, you got to be more in depth. You got to learn where to block it, the right footsteps, you know, each and everything you got to be more concerned about.
I think what helped my game is me just not want to take hits all the time, you know? Just me being the over stronger person or overpowerful person. You know, you can get hit a lot, so you feel like if I just bring the boom, you know, I'd rather bring the hit than take the hit, you feel me? So that's how it go. That's how that work out.
Coach Steven, he was a very genuine guy, you know, pretty tough on me. You know, he laid the law down and tell me everything that I would get myself into. He was a great coach, very passionate about the game. I'm thankful for this opportunity he gave me.
Practice is really smooth because they're all older guys for the most part. And so they kind of know, they've been here, they've been through this, and it's been a real blessing to have them in my first year because they know how things go and they know how the offense works, and it's been really a smooth transition for me to have older guys that really already know what to do. I just need to make sure that they're in the right place and help them as much as I can, you know, showing them some things that I know and some things that I've learned through the years. But they've really done a great job, and they make it easy.
Yeah, you know, we talk about plays. Sometimes we stay on the weekend, you know, we'll do little drills, footwork, workout, stuff like that, just to stay focused and have a positive attitude toward it. So anything that helps us think we're getting better, that's what we on.
Tyrell Price is a guy that he's a leader. He's my go-to guy as far as energy and effort, and he's everything you want in a football player. He's everything you want in a person, and he's a perfect example of what happens when good people intersect with good talent. And everything that you see on the field is a product of his effort and his work ethic, and he's just an unbelievable person.
Tyrell Price is a great leader, very, very laid back, very big, balanced, got great hands. He's a very good back that I learn from each and every day, try to get the little thing from the techniques and everything each and every day out of practice.
Him having 9 rushing touchdowns is a compliment to his ability and his preparation and the things that he does at practice. He's just an unbelievable football player. But on top of that, he's an unbelievable person. He goes to class, he works hard in the weight room, and anything you ask him to do, he does it. And this is why you coach. This is why you want to be a football coach, because you want to help guys like this succeed and get to their goals and dreams, and that's what I hope we can do with him.
You got to go out and play with no fear at all, because everybody on this level is good, so you gotta work the extra, and go the extra mile to be great, So they had talent. I'm really different from the other running backs, so it's kind of hard to compare myself to them. I'm a bigger back, so I just kind of do what I do, So that's how that works.
Justin is awesome. Justin is a guy that he's a total team player. He knows that he's sharing the backfield with 3 other really talented guys, and that speaks a lot. That speaks volumes for a guy like that. With his kind of talent, he knows, and all of them really work well together. And Justin especially has been such a team player and such a good influence on everybody. It's all about, hey, if our group succeeds, we all succeed. And he's got as much talent and as much ability as anybody, and he does everything that he's asked to do, and he's just a good person.
Oh yeah, he's a dog. He was a dandy dozen coming here. He had offers out of high school, so him personally, he's having offers to Ole Miss, Louisville, and all that. He's good. He's a good back. He's fast. I know he can open field. It's gonna be hard trying to catch him. He got vision. I like his little jump cut he had. But yeah, he's a real good back.
I had offers out of high school, but God has a plan for everybody, so I had chose the better route and started with EMCC because I felt like it was a great school, #1 JUCO team in the nation. I felt like it was a great school to join.
Coach Hayes, he's real cool. I like him. He's so laid back. I ain't never seen him mad or holler or nothing like that. So he real laid back, which I like. You ain't gotta holler and all that to prove something, to make someone do better. So I like that. And just listen to him. He know everything. We just gonna do what he say, and it'll help us out.
Coach Hayes is a very great guy. Very stand-up guy. He believe in his player. He get on to me if I mess up or do a wrong read. He get on to me every now and then. He's a great coach that teaches a lot about the game. The overall dream, to finish school. Yes, football is great, but I want to finish school for the next 2 years after I leave here. Get my degree and hopefully move on into better success if it's not football.
game.
No mercy.
Great game.
No mercy.
Great game. Great game.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Lines on 3, jumps on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
His own 30, moving from right to left. Scott with the snap, throws it to Merritt, right side. Merritt gets the first down and more down the far sideline. He is into Mississippi Delta territory, drugged down from behind inside the 45 down to the 41 of the Trojans. So it's 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard gain by Price. The snap from the 26-yard line, and it's caught by Daniel Coral Jr. at the numbers over the right side at the 20. Has the first down and more as he gets down inside the 15-yard line. Got to get just inside the 5-yard line of Delta. The Leroy Price has a hole right up the middle. He just bowls his way to the end zone. Touchdown, EMCC. And a 9-yard run for Tyrell Price's 10th touchdown of the season for the Lions with 12:26 to go in the first quarter. It's 6-0 EMCC. They score on their opening drive. Got an edge rusher on the right side. EMCC ready to get in the backfield. Snap to McAfee, and it's off his hands, goes over his head. It's rolling into EMCC territory, and he's going to fall on it. Back at the EMCC the Delta 34-yard line, I beg your pardon. Lindsey Scott Jr. in the shotgun with twin receivers either side. Looks near side, throws it. It's caught by Dorian McLaurin, and getting out across the 25-yard line and up close to the 30-yard line is... I want to be Mike Williams, I beg your pardon, not Dorian McLaurin. First down, 10 to go for EMCC, their own 29. Back to pass, has great protection, fires a wide open Mike Williams, caught it. He's across midfield, he is in Delta territory, and it's a foot race. He will win it, 10-5, touchdown, Mike Williams. And EMCC is back on the board, 13-0 pending the PAT with 8:57 to go first quarter.
Hey, give credit right there to Jamori Mark. He was another receiver in the pattern. And after Williams had broken free, Mark gave a look as if he might double back and try to block somebody, but wisely let it go. It was set up so perfectly to get a penalty behind the play, but he held off, and that's a touchdown for Williams.
4-man front, the snap to McAfee, leaves it with Shirley. Shirley coming around near side, and he is going to be hit and tackled after about a yard gain up to about the 39-yard line. Is Derek Smith. Here's the snap. They're going to leave it on the ground, and he tries to flip the football, the ball carrier, at around the 36-yard line up to the 39, and it's going to be incomplete. Tyrell Price has been so effective in the ground game. They throw it to Price, to Scott over on the right side. He's going to get the right sideline, have the first down to bowl over a man around the 40-yard line. He's going to get close to the 41. That'll move the chains, and EMCC at their own 41 moving right to left. Up 2 touchdowns already. Here's the snap for the near hash. Back to pass. Scott has plenty of time. Fires it over on the right side. Caught at the 31-yard line. First down and more on 4th down. EMCC is going to get inside the 25, down to the 24, making the reception Daniel Kroll. We have a situation with our roster here. We're going to get that straight. They throw it to the end zone, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown, EMCC, Kurt Merritt.
Well, that was an outstanding job of catching the football by Merritt that time. A little out route, kind of a flag route in the end zone that time, trying to get into that back pylon, and Scott put it in there, but having to extend to make that catch. Nice job by Merritt.
So 3rd down and less than a yard. The snap to Scott of the shotgun. Leaves it with Price. Goes straight up the middle. He's untouched. He's going to angle to the left. He gets inside the 40. Down the far sideline. 30, 20 now. Stops and cuts back. And he makes his defender fall down, and he'll score. And that's Tyrell Price with a 70-yard touchdown run, making his defender look foolish around the 10. And once he just stopped on a dime, his defender fell down, and he cut back down the numbers for the touchdown. And EMCC is going to lead it now 27-0. Here's the snap, going to leave it on the ground and bouncing off folks coming around near side and being tripped up around the 20-yard line. Moving from left to right. Everybody goes out for the pass again and firing it short, and it's caught at the 29, getting out across the 30 up to about the 32 for EMCC, and now they're snapping the ball before the chains are set again. And it's going to be Connor again. It comes around near side, out across the 40. He's hit, but stays on his feet, and he's coming down the near sideline, and he's going to be knocked off his feet. McAfee with the snap. He's going to hand it off to Shirley. Shirley comes near side, has a man in the backfield. It's going to try to drag him down, and then a bunch of charcoal jerseys come and assist. And they will stop his forward progress at the 19-yard line. Leading the way for EMCC is going to be Aaron Boatwright. Four-man front for Delta. Twin receivers either side for EMCC. Snap from their own 40. Throws it sideline. Near side. Caught by Rogers. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle, and he's running inside the 30. He is going to be stepping out of bounds somewhere between the 31 and 30-yard line of Mississippi Delta. Here's the snap. He's looking left side. Still looking left side. Fires it left side as a man. That's Drummond. Catches it. Gets out of bounds quickly. It's a 31-yard attempt. We'll await the snap back. Here it comes. Here's the kick, and it's a high end-over-end kick that's going to go right through the uprights as time expires. And EMCC will lead it 31-0 here at the half in Moorhead. Lindsey Scott takes a snap, turns to his right quickly, throws the screen pass, and EMCC is going to have a first down as they get out across the 30-yard line. Of course, pass is complete up to about the 32. Alvin Keys Jr. in motion near side to far again. Oh, and he's hit as Lindsey Scott spins away from it somehow. Stays on his feet inside the 30. Dancing around for the first down. Bounces to the outside numbers. He's inside the 10, 5. He leaps. Touchdown. Oh, my goodness. How in the world did he escape that pressure?
Oh, that was unbelievable. There was very heavy pressure that came up the middle, and Scott just took a shot.
A huge shot.
And just spun off of it. Boy, that is a highlight film play right there.
So Delta with 5:21 to go goes back to work. Here's pressure, sack back at the 20-yard line, and that's Boatwright who's going to come up with a sack, and he has just taken over the sack lead with his teammate Eric Kitchen, and both of those guys celebrate. That's 4 sacks on the season now from the 39-yard line. Back to pass and plenty of time, throwing it over the middle. Caught by EMCC inside the 40, inside the 35, and close to the 31 after the dust settles, and that is going to be Adrian Miller. Here's the snap for the one. They leave it with Justin Connor. Dives over the pile. Touchdown, EMCC. Justin Connor is going to have his second touchdown on the ground this season. The North Panola High School product has gotten into the end zone, and it's 44-7 with under 8 to play in this game. Clock rolling. Over to Morris Connor, and there's victory formation. Connor will take a left knee, and that's going to end at 23-22. The clock will run out by the time the teams will get to midfield to start the handshake. 45-7 is going to be your final score. And EMCC runs their record to 5-0. Mississippi Delta drops to 0-4.